Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie and I am here to do an elements reading, and this is for the element air. So it's covering Aquarius, Libra, and what was the other one? Gemini, the air signs. This is covering the time period between now, the month of March, April, and May, in through May. Hello, Lowell. Or Lowell. Lowell or Lowell. Okay, what's up for the air signs for March, April, May? Basically spring of the year. Hi Beth, how you doing, Beth? This is basically from now through the whole spring season. Okay, because our first day of summer happens in June. So we're going between now and May. What's going to happen with Gemini, Aquarius? Keep forgetting the third one, don't I? My mind goes blank. Libra. Libra. Here we go. Oh, good. Good, Lowell. 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 Hi, Jen. Okay. What's going to happen for these guys anyways? Bring them what they need to know. I'm sorry. I meant to use a new layout that I was going to make myself. But with everything going on with me, I can't think of everything. My intentions were to not do the normal monthly layout, but here we are. I suppose it's better than no reading at all. It'll accomplish the same things. My hands aren't even working well. I'm having a hard time to shuffle. Heavens, Tom Murgatroyd. Libra moon. I'm a Libra rising, so I guess I should pay attention to the Cancer sun, Libra rising, and a Virgo moon. So here we go. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Consult with Lilith. Okay. Spirit via Lilith. Lilith are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general elements reading for air, the element of air, which is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, for the time period of now, the month of March, in April and May. March to May. Please and thank you. She's saying yes with no problems at all. We're going to go with that. Very first card that I have, should have even maybe used another deck and a new layout. Very first, the overall intentions for the period of March till May. We have the Hermit. Okay. There we go. Number 2, wealth and finances, 9 of Swords and anxiety. Not liking this. That would be another reason why I tend to do that. If I'm very bothered and disturbed about something, especially finance, I get real quiet. I withdraw from everybody else. Third card, your hearth and your home. Oh my goodness. Heartache. Okay. I'm not liking this at all. Thank you. About time. Don't get in your own damn way when it comes to challenges and things like this, because you got the star and she's the eternal optimist representing you. Okay. Final card, message from Spirit. All right. The King of Cups, he's all about understanding. All right. We'll see what happens here for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, something's causing you to withdraw, go inward most of the month. I can see why. As a parent, you got some stuff going on. It's not the nicest. It's not anything you're going to want to speed to get to or anything like that. You're just going to sit back, have a tendency to sit back and wait and see what's brought your way, kind of a thing. So I know, can we have a do-over? I don't do that, though. Unfortunately, it's one of my rules for myself. Because then you're manipulating, trying to manipulate the cards. I can't do that. But, you know, in a perfect world, yes. But with this card, he's the wise man of tarot. So don't belittle yourself. It's a good card to have representing you three, okay? But his arms are folded. He sits in seclusion from the world, content in his thoughts, and the wisdom that he's gained through his many experiences. He's very happy within himself, and he's very protected in his own world, a thinker. The jellyfish around him are symbols of his enlightened mind. He travels inwardly, intellectually, or spiritually to find the answers that he's seeking, which give him peace and understanding, and that's true. You will try to rein in some peace, contentment, and understanding, and that's why basically you're kind of pulled back, you're step back over the next 2 months, 3 months, whatever, from March to May. You're kind of on the outskirts, kind of looking in, looking outward, trying to find yourself again, examining things. Reflection and quiet time are going to be very important during this time period from March to May. You may need to study on something or contemplate, or maybe simply spending time alone to process everything that's happened recently for those that have had happenings. This may be a welcome retreat, or you could feel kind of a little off put about it all because you know you need to go off on your own. You don't necessarily want to, but you have to, and you know that. This time is going to be spent finding out that you are guided by your own inner light, and instinctively and intuitionally you already know that your thoughts and such are going to work your way. You're going to figure this out, you know you will, but you need alone time, quiet time to do it. And you also know that this isn't permanent. You're not going to be alone forever, that's for sure. Additional meaning of the card is distancing yourself from certain relationships that could be overwhelming for you. And don't we have a few like that? Mostly all of us. You try not to try not to resist going off on your own little corner somewhere. Just go with it. It's going to give you the time for contemplation and for healing, maybe for some of you as well. There you will find the answers that you're seeking, the answers that you need. You'll know yourself more deeply. A thought and retreat, travel, inner journey, solitude, seclusion, protection. This is going to bring everything to a full circle when you do this. Full circle, complete. There have been happenings and things going on, and they're all kind. You're just trying to put everything into order and to have everything make sense. When you get that accomplished, everything kind of clicks in and fits in nice and snug together. That's when there's a balance. That's when everything makes sense. That's when you're aware of your part in everything and you know the part that you have to play, kind of a thing. You're finding your footing, your own private footing for you during March to May. In some ways, you'd be untouchable to others, unreachable, but it's meant to be that way. We'll put it that way. It's meant to be that way. So, hi, Rega. Do you have any freedom? Well, there's nothing holding you back. I can tell you that there is a period of anxiety and trying to rectify the wrongs that have taken place. Maybe since the start of the new year up to March, some things have been going astray. They've been not completely under your control. not completely taking direction from you. You've got the Nine of Swords here. This is the anxiety card of tarot. For some of you, that's financially feeling. I don't like it. It's one of my least favorite cards. I can tell you that. That's for sure. But it finds you feel like you're not behind the eight ball. You feel like you're all askew over somewhere and you're trying to pull things back into place so that you're not going through this. If you're a natural worrier, if I knew you were all like that, I wouldn't even read this card. Natural worriers take something that's small and fixable and make it so big and so wide and so expanded that you can't even see how to get on top of it. But that's usually not the truth of your story. You're expanding, you're making too much out of things. You've got to not do that. You've got to work on that. You take facts. Make an oath to yourself to take facts only, not what people think, not other people's ideas, not even your ideas or what you think. Remain factual. Half the nervous condition is going to disappear. There won't be any room for it. Good for you, Beth. That's good. Oh, this card. I never like this or the next one. The two of them go hand in hand. But it's the Nine of Swords is revealing trouble beneath the surface. It's often expressed through dreams and nightmares. You have to ask yourself, and Spirit's asking, what's eating you up? You could be anxious due to pressure, overwork, relationship, family issues, probably family issues for most of you. Anxiety may just be a pattern for you, as I said, as a worrier. On a physical level, it can show somebody not sleeping well due to stress or overthinking. You have to get control of that. Remain factual. Don't go by what you think and what you feel. Go by facts. Let that be your grounding tool. It'll be a lot nicer, believe you me, a lot easier. What ties you up at knots at 3 a.m. always looks smaller in the light of day, and you know that this is true, so don't forget it. Try to keep your perspective when negative thoughts get in the way. If you're working on something, your mind is working on something and you're doing something, and some sneaky, downtrodden little idea comes into you, floats into you, slam it back out. Focus in on what it is you're doing, because what you're doing is you're trying here. You're really trying. Don't let these silly thoughts get into your head. They're just thoughts. It's just air. That's all it is. Air that carries an unpleasant odor with it, unpleasant taste with unpleasant reality, but not reality. Stay with reality. Stay with the facts. Your month will go by a lot smoother that way. Okay? Bingo is right. The keywords for this card: panic attacks, fear, guilt, insomnia, nightmares, stress, mental overload. Bear with me for a moment. Somebody's having problems within their very personal life. Because the next card is the Three of Swords. It's the heartbreak card of tarot, which is telling me for some of you, you may have to make decisions that you're not going to like. It's going to hurt you inside. Choices that you have to make. This is going to hurt me a lot more than it hurts you. That saying, right? Ending something. You're leaving something, ending something coming up. Bang. Boom. Big steel wall comes down. This is over. This is done. There's no breaking through. Once you leave, you can't go back. The Three of Swords sometimes is a card of healing as well. We can't ignore that fact. And it's healing from heartbreak. For some of you, a few of you, that will be quite true. Quite true. Oh, this card. The good thing, as tarot says, is thank God it's a minor arcana. It's signifying a transient event, and you're going to process and you're going to heal from. It often arrives to reveal relationship breakups, affairs, and disappointments. But the positive side of this card is that you'll no longer be in the dark. Everything is going to be out in the open, on the table, open for viewing, interpretation. You won't feel like you're walking in the dark anymore if you've been feeling that way about a certain relationship or even a job. You weren't quite sure. Maybe if it was going to last, if it was going to see you through, or not kind of going by feel like you're blind. All that's going to go off to the side. That's the good thing about this card. Everything is going to be, as the saying goes, clear as mud, which is kind of a funny little saying because clear as mud actually means the opposite. Clear as a bell. It's going to give you a bit of a boost, a bit of a kickstart, knowing all that needs to be known is being exposed in front of you. You're seeing the big picture now. You're seeing everything, which is going to make everything okay. You're going to say, okay, okay. Now I know what I'm up against. Now I know what's moving against me. Now I know what to push back on, and I can push back because I'm not going to just sit back and take this. I'm not. I am not. It's going to be rough for a little bit. It's going to be hard for a little bit. It's going to hurt for a little bit. But I see the bigger picture of where it's leading me and how things are going to open because of this. Like I say, it may hurt in the moment, but it won't hurt in the bigger picture at all. It really won't. You'll be glad you got it behind you. You deal with it. Damn it, you dealt with it. Be proud of yourself. Whatever it is you're going to have to deal with. Like I said, this could be a job, but it's probably a relationship as well. It depends on who it's for. But you're going to find this very challenging. But on the other hand, you're going to do what's right. You're going to keep your integrity up front and center. You're going to do what's right, what's needed to be done. After the fact, you're going to be happy that you went through it and that you got through it. You can say, I lived through that. I made it through that. I'm happy about that. Wasn't happy at the time. Wasn't happy in the moment. But I made it through anyways. I didn't let myself become dissuaded or intimidated by it, manipulated by it. I kept pushing through, and it was hurting, but I pushed through it anyways. Feel the pain so that you see the truth of the matter. Remember this, whatever it is you're going to deal with, it's all happened for a reason. Look at your bigger picture. Heartbreak, sorrow, betrayal, loss, affairs of the heart, breakup, and fears. Sometimes with relationships, it's not feeding your better interest at all in any way, shape, or form. It's nice to have somebody there, but how are they there? Is it fulfilling you? Is it enriching you? Is it making you content? Does it make you feel safe and secure? These are the things that matter. The next card is one of my favorites. I don't know. I'm seeing some challenges here for you guys from March till May. It's definitely challenges, things that you have to work on. And you are, don't matter who you are, don't matter what the problem is, you're going to get through. You are going to get through this and be that much more fulfilled and that further ahead once it's past and it's gone. Don't forget that. It's going to be challenging. I don't want to deal with that. I think I already know what mine is, though. And it's shutting down on some area. It's for me, it's saying that's enough. Enough is enough. This has gone on way too long. It's time to push this out and away. cut it from your life. Whatever it should be for you is different for everybody. But we've got this gorgeous, 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 gorgeous star. She's a beauty. She always makes me smile. She represents a big part of me. I've been called the eternal optimist, which is what she's about. Can't help it. It's the way I am. If I don't have a shred of hope in something, if I say, oh, it's a done deal, that's done, it's nothing I can do, it's going to play itself out and I can see it and it's not good, I don't do that. I live with the motto of most things in life may seem improbable to attain, but most things are not impossible. Okay? There's always possibility. That's what hope gives you, is possibility. She's an ethereal mermaid, reaching for a shining star in the horizon of the ocean, a symbol of hope, healing, and renewal. The mermaid scales are purple, which symbolizes intuition. God. The seaweed and the water represent old emotions and the past, and their green color signifies healing and the heart chakra. The pentagram beside her signifies spiritual protection, and we need that. Okay. You have worked through some heartache and conflict. It's right after the Three of Swords, like, hello. You're going to learn and understand the lessons of these difficult experiences, and you are now going to be able to feel hope again. The more you place your trust in the universe to protect you, the more the star guides you towards happier times. The card therefore reveals personal growth. Through healing past issues, you can be free from old patterns of relating and feel more whole and more fulfilled in the future. The star is also a card of creativity and offers you great reassurance that you are on the right path now. You're where you're meant to be. It's downhill all the way, you might say. Too easy. So if you've been conflicted, if you've been suffering or doubting your own abilities, the star in your reading is a sure sign that everything is going to be just fine for you. It's all going to work out. It's going to be beautiful for you. The advice: follow your heart. Respect your intuition. Trust that the universe is going to bring you whatever it is you require. The keywords are creativity and dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual path, rebirth, and wishes. That is phenomenal compared to, starting off with pulling yourself away from everybody, spending time alone to figure things out. And you figure out the truth of a situation, everything's laid out on the table, nothing's hidden from you anymore. You figured it out. There's going to be pain associated with that, heartbreak, hurt. Once you get through that, you're looking at this. She's bringing you renewed hope. No matter what's going on, she's bringing you renewed hope. It's a beautiful thing. It really, really is. It's beautiful. She is very trusting as well of the universe. She has one hand up, ready to receive, the other hand relaxed at her side, holding her spot. She's open. She's ready to accept the help that's coming through, and there is help coming through. As long as you open up completely, turn over, show your sensitive underbelly, open that wide, and let your raw nerves of your emotions, let them be exposed to the universe. The universe really sits up and takes notice of that. And it feels what you're feeling. Emotion is the most powerful thing among humans on the planet, even among wildlife and nature. Everything doesn't. There aren't any things in your life that the energy grabs onto and it just holds it and doesn't let it go. It doesn't work that way. That comes to pass. Eventually, it comes to pass. If you want to be really brave, you take things head on. So you can take care of things head on to shorten their lifespan. Clear them out. It may take some guts to do it. It may take some bravery to do it. But if you do, she's right there saying, clear your plate, clear it. Clear the plate of your life so we can have a nice, clean slate to start with. Because now things are going to be able to unfold for you. They're going to work for you. They're going to work towards you. They're going to bring joy. They're going to bring happiness, contentment, satisfaction as well. Things that you can be proud of that you handled on your own. Or maybe a year ago, that never would have happened. You would have curled up into a ball, you know, and cried, leave me alone, leave me alone. Not right now. You're going to take one step forward. And the next step is going to be a real good hard boot on those doors to open them up and go in and control what is going on in your life, to get there and control everything that is a part of your life. It's not other people, it's not other businesses, it's not, this is all about you. You have to be more centered than ever, but that means you've got to clear a path out. While you're at it, kick that shit out of the way. Kick it. Be forceful. Only have to tackle it once. Out. You get out, and you get out, and you get out. The feelings and emotions that are not positive and do you no good. Okay? And you're going to do that. Not everybody's going to witness or see it, but you're certainly going to know about it, and you're the one's going to do it. This is a beautiful thing. It really, really, really is. Can't see all your comments. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So, the last card is your message coming in from Spirit. You got the King of Cups. He's a good guy. It's a good energy to have. Very, very good energy. This shows you taking charge of your life. Okay? It really does. Putting you back into the driver's seat where you used to be before. For some of you, you haven't been there for a while. You've been subject, you've been, kind of victim to everything going on outside. It shouldn't have to be that way. You shouldn't have to risk yourself. You shouldn't have to, other words are coming hard. What's happening on the outside of you, that's outside of you, which is life, you don't have to let that come in and bend you over, blow you back, knock you off your feet. No, there's some things that you don't have to have be part of in your life. These are things you're going to kick to the side and they won't be coming back. All right. And in the bigger picture, when you finally get to the bigger picture, you're going to have a lot more space, a lot more elbow room, more room to move, to live, to enhance, to embrace things that you want to bring into your life. The things you don't want there, you'll be clearing them out. Most of you will accomplish that. You will absolutely clear them out. Now, the last card, your message from Spirit, the beautiful King of Cups. He's a gorgeous. He's a gorgeous. There. Okay. This king, and my favorite word, that's why he's one of my favorite guys. He's got a lot of integrity, and he has honor and sensitivity. He's devoted to his friends and family, even his career. When he makes a promise to you, a commitment, devotion, he's loyal for life. You don't have to second guess this guy. He might become a little pulled off at times, a little distant, a little withdrawn, because he feels everything so deeply, but he just may not show it. If this is resonating as the You card in this reading, This king is indicating you should balance empathy with others with fairness to yourself, meaning you can be there to help other people. That is what he's of the cups, the heart suit, and he's very, very caring. And sometimes people that are genuinely caring about other people and humanity itself leave themselves shortchanged for their own good. They give everything to everybody else. Everything. When they need some for them, the well is run dry. Don't do that. Always reserve enough for yourself to keep yourself in your head above water. You can still reach out and help other people, but be more mindful of yourself. Okay? This card is also representing an ideal male partner for somebody. Perfect? The perfect partner? Maybe. Right? Maybe. The advice, you're to follow your emotions, but don't feel that you have to explain your feelings to anybody. You just trust yourself that you're right. Listen to your intuition. Don't underestimate it. It'll never lie to you or mislead you. Practice that a lot more. Get in touch with your gut, with your intuition. Test yourself. You'll soon have complete confidence. Complete. Keywords are fairness, empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. He's about all the things in life that are good. He shows the beautiful side of being a human. So, that's the way it goes. He makes everything feel right. Everything that you're going through from March to May, he's showing you it's all right. It's okay. Everything that you're doing is fine. Be your own best friend. That's what you're going to have to do for the months of that March to May, to become your own best friend is what happens here. Okay, so on to the next one, which is the last one, is the fire signs: Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. I always forget that Leo is a fire sign. Shouldn't be too hard to remember considering how Leos can be. But anyways, thank you very much. Please join the channel if you like. Wide open. And I'd like to see a few more of these, so thumbs up. It's for the algorithms for YouTube. You're very welcome, Rika. And what was I saying? What was I just saying? I don't remember what I was just saying. Well, right out of my head, complete blank. I'm lucky I've got this. This doing the element readings is it kicks ass, because instead of doing 12 videos, I do 4, and I'm happy about that. So absolutely, Jen, the algorithms. Yep. To show interaction, and it's showing life to the channel. Algorithms, they suck right out loud, to tell you the truth. They shouldn't even have algorithms. I guess TikTok has been doing the same thing. And I was victim to one. Not that I'm doing anything. I'm not. I'm one of those followers. I just follow. I just watch. I don't do anything. And one day I went to go on. I don't know how many different people I subscribed to, but I like their content. What they have you subscribe. But then they call it following. One day I went on. I wasn't seeing any of my people at all. None. They're all different. Who are these people? Kind of thing. That's going on. So I clicked into my list. There was no list. It was gone. Their algorithms stole every goddamn one that I was following. Put me back to square one. And now they're starting to show up. And I go click, subscribe again, right? As quickly as I can. And they're complaining. They're like, what the hell's going on? I had like 4 million followers and it's going backwards. Or now I have none. I have no followers. How do you go from 4 million to nothing? So they're really feeling it. It wasn't just me, there's other people, kind of a thing. So that's what the algorithms do. Anyways, so yeah. Okay, lol. Yes, the fire signs. That's what I've heard, Jan. Yeah, I've heard that. I should have well over, I should have 150,000. 100,000 is normal because based on the rate of the growth, that's where it should be at, if not more, at this point. Um, but they keep hitting me over and over again. So what are you going to do? You can ask people to watch from start to finish. Don't take off in the middle or don't leave. But people are going to do what they're going to do. They heard their part. They heard what they wanted to hear in the reading. Then they leave. What are you going to do, right? So I'm not going to dance on my head and do readings. I'm not going to do that. Hi, Marie. But yes, um, it's pretty sad. That's all I can say is it's pretty sad. I get some people come in here and they go, oh my God, Bay of Funny Fortunes, where have you been? I haven't seen you in 2 years. I thought you left. Where did you go? Are you okay? Were you sick? It's not the case. I'll tell people, as a matter of fact, and back in the day, I used to do the monthlies, the mid-monthlies. I did the week by the week for a while, and this and that. And now I'm online more than I ever was before, doing mini readings and whatnot. So that's what happens. But anyways, let's stop it right here and move on to the last video before I start having dizzy spells again. I don't want that. And I've got one more to go, which is the element of fire, which is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. If you haven't joined the channel, please do. It'll make me some happy. Um, the notification bells don't always work because of Jan and I were just talking about the algorithm. The system starts taking channels, subscriptions away from people. But if you don't want to miss that, then you would have, and I'm not trying to build up the Facebook group. It's just that that's the only place you can be guaranteed to get the notifications when we go live. All right. And on Facebook, it's the same, the Bay of Fundy Fortunes. And there goes my brain. My God. Here's where you're going to get, because every time Bay of Fundy Fortunes is going live, a link is posted in the group in real time. All you got to do is click on it to come in. We never forget, we never miss. It's always right there. So, having said that, please, please, please come on in and join the group. You can be a watcher, you can be a wall hanger, you can be whatever you want. You can take part, you can get involved. No pressure. There's people in there that never printed one word in the group, but they're welcome to be there because they're getting something from it, which I hope everybody does. So here we go. So I'm going to move right into the next and the last elements here. I appreciate that, Jan. Thank you for letting me know that. Thanks so much. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Hello, Marlene. Hello, Maria. Thank you for your time, Jan. I'm glad you were here. I really am. Thanks so much, everybody. Keep the peace in. So you can share your love and your light out with the world. And the whole world needs it. Let's see if we can get a butterfly effect going by performing one nice good deed every day. Hold the door open for somebody. Smile at somebody if you make eye contact with them. These little things are what can change the world. You can change somebody's day around. You have no idea the effect that we have on each other in the smallest of ways. Take care. I'll see you real soon. And by the way, I will be doing April monthly readings when April rolls around. Okay, and hope to see you then. Bye for now and have a great 3 months.